Your IQ is not fixed. I'm not talking some nonsense motivational quote. I'm talking about neuroscience. For decades, scientists measured intelligence with a single number. One number for your entire brain, for your entire life. The problem? The brain doesn't actually work that way. So today, we will look at 5 methods, proven by research, that actually make you smarter. First, you need to understand neuroplasticity. In 1998, a neuroscientist at University College London scanned the brains of taxi drivers, people who had spent years memorizing the entire street layout of London. What she found changed how we think about the brain forever. Their hippocampus, the region responsible for spatial memory, was physically larger than average. Not metaphorically, not more active, no, I mean physically bigger. The brain had restructured itself in response to being used more. This is neuroplasticity, and it's the foundation of everything we're about to cover. Every time you struggle to learn something, neurons fire and connect. The brain is not a fixed machine. It is a living tissue that rewires itself based on what you do with it. So here comes method 1. Deliberate practice. Anders Ericsson spent 30 years studying the world's best performers, musicians, chess players, athletes, surgeons. His conclusion? What separates the truly exceptional isn't gift. It's the specific quality of how they practice. Not repetition, but deliberate practice. Chess grandmasters don't get better by playing casual games. They replay their losses. They study positions for hours. They deliberately put themselves in situations they can't yet solve. The discomfort you feel when something is hard isn't a sign that you're bad at it. It's a sign that your brain is building new infrastructure and that actually something is happening there. Method 2. Spaced repetition and sleep. In 1885, a German psychologist named Hermann Ebbinghaus did something obsessive and fascinating. He spent months memorizing thousands of nonsense syllables and then tested himself constantly, plotting exactly how fast he forgot things. What he discovered is now called the forgetting curve. Within 24 hours of learning something new, you forget more than half of it. The fix isn't studying harder, it's studying smarter. Reviewing material at increasing intervals, each time just before the memory fades. Each time you retrieve a memory, just before it fades, you rebuild it stronger. Now at sleep. Harvard Medical School found that sleeping after learning boosts recall by up to 40%. During deep sleep, your brain replays what you learned. It compresses it, files it, or locks it in. Sleep is not a rest from learning. Sleep is learning. Pulling an all-nighter before an exam doesn't just hurt your performance the next day, it erases the consolidation window. The work you did that day doesn't get filed. It just disappears. Method 3. Desirable difficulties. Cognitive scientists Robert and Elisabeth Bjork discovered something counterintuitive. Making learning harder, in specific ways, creates memories that last longer. The first difficulty is testing yourself before you feel ready. The act of struggling to retrieve something, even failing to retrieve it, strengthens the memory far more than rereading the same material. Difficulty 2. Interleave your subjects. Don't block them. Blocking feels more efficient. It is not. Difficulty 3. Write by hand. Typing lets you transcribe without processing. Handwriting forces you to compress, to choose, to actually understand what you're writing. The frustration when things are hard is not a warning sign. It's a signal that learning is happening. Method 4. Exercise. In 2007, researchers published something that surprised even them. Aerobic exercise doesn't just improve cardiovascular health. It triggers the birth of new neurons in the brain, specifically in the hippocampus. The same region that grew in London taxi drivers grows in response to the movement. The dose, 20 to 30 minutes of moderate cardio 3 times a week. You don't need to be an athlete. You need to elevate your heart rate. The ancient Greek understood this intuitively. They had a word, kalokagatia, for the unity of physical and intellectual excellence. They were practicing neuroscience 2,500 years before the field existed. Method 5. Curiosity across domains. Did you know that Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks contain 13,000 pages? Anatomy, hydraulics, engineering, botany, music, mathematics, art. He didn't specialize in one area. When you expose your brain to unrelated domains, it builds abstract frameworks that apply everywhere. Curiosity is not a personality trait you either have or you don't. It is a trainable skill. You train it by reading outside your field, by asking why things work, not just how, by following the thread even when it seems irrelevant. And honestly, that's kind of it. No secret formula, no special gift you either have or you don't. Just a brain that changes when you use it right. And 5 pretty well researched ways to do exactly that. Try 1, see what happens. Try 2, see even more effects. But at least apply them however you want, and I promise you, you will not betray your choices. And if you made it this far, a like and subscribe would generally help a lot. It's the main way this channel grows, and I'm trying to make more of this kind of content. See you in the next one, and stay tuned!